Hey, welcome to another episode of the Not Scrum Done podcast. I'm your co host, Adriana, and that is my amazing co host.
Grand Scrum Master Scott, everybody.
All right, so today we have a subscriber question. Just so you know, if you leave a question in the comment section, we will respond to that, and then we'll also turn it into a video so others can check it out and learn. The question that we have today is: can a project manager integrate himself as a Scrum Master? So, to give a little bit more details, this person did add that the company doesn't want to add another person as a Scrum Master because they don't have the finances to do so. This person is coming from a space where they're the project manager or they know a project manager that will need to take over the role of a Scrum Master. Scott, I know you have your opinion on this, so take the first stab at it.
All right. Can a project manager integrate himself as a Scrum Master? The short answer is yes, and I have done that in my career, foolishly, of course. And why do I say that? Because I'm thinking about the money aspect of it nowadays, because I'm thinking a project manager makes about $100,000 and a Scrum Master makes about $100,000. And in my reply back to the person, that was one of the things I highlighted, that the company's not going to pay me double the pay for double the work. Adriana, what are your thoughts?
I think it really depends. If you have a product owner, I think some of those tasks where you're reporting out or you're talking to stakeholders and customers, those could be shifted to the product owner and you can focus more on being a scrum master. You can, of course, still help the product owner because you still have to do a little bit of that dual role. But I think that's how you can help yourself be more dominant in one thing. I think there is a conflict between being a project manager and being a scrum master. As a scrum master, you are focused on helping the team be self-managing, be the best that they can be highly efficient and effective, while as a project manager, you're focused on the actual project itself, getting to the finish line, being in scope, being on time, being in budget, while as a scrum master, you are focused on helping them deliver value at the end of every sprint. But the overarching thing, of course, you still want to deliver value, but you want to make sure that it's high quality. If we have to make changes and adjustments, you're okay with that as a scrum master to make sure that we're delivering something great to the end user. So it is a bit of a conflict. I think we gave you a couple different ways of how you can address this. And I think if you lean a little bit more on the product owner, taking over some of those project management tasks, then it can help you be more dominant as a scrum master if that's what you desire. If you do not desire that, you probably should not step into the scrum master role and see about someone on the team being the scrum master. It doesn't necessarily have to be the project manager or someone outside of the team. Someone on the team can step up and take on that accountability. Do you have anything else, Scott?
The other thing I will add to what you're saying, Adriana, is if you're going to be a project manager and a scrum master at the same time, Adriana identified an awful lot of reasons as to why that's going to be challenging for you. The other thing I would identify is I can understand this is a startup. I can understand the company's looking at the budget, or it may not be a startup, but the company's looking at the budget. Now, here's what I would do with my manager. Okay, manager, and I have done this when I did two roles. Okay, I will do this, but let's come up with an end date. Okay, I do this for 1 month. I do this for 2 months to give human resources time to get somebody, maybe part time or whatever, because I'm thinking about the data of task switching. If we working two things at the same time, we're losing productivity of that person. And don't we have a value called focus and scrum? Yes, we do. So if I'm a scrum master, now I'm putting on my scrum guide hat and making sure we're playing by the rules and abiding by the values and principles of scrum. So that's another thing to think about. So I would talk to upper level management, say, okay, how long are you expecting me to do this? Because I don't know about you. I have a lot of people that give me work, but they never come back and ask for that. Hey, can I get that work I gave you last week back? I've never had anybody come back and say to me, can I have that back? So I would say make that clear in the beginning.
Can I take the work back from you and have more for myself? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had someone do that either. If you made it to the end of this video, that means you have an attention span greater than a goldfish. Thanks for watching.
Be legendary, everyone, but not scrum down.